That link posted up. I'm on Twitch.
Oh. Absolutely. Just been scammed.
On. Starting to join. Let's get my what's the name back on. Hello and welcome to the Trans Nation.
Well, I was muted, sorry.
What?
Nothing sick to say.
Anyway, I'll start again. Hello and welcome to the Trans Nation Nationals Tier 2 Assist League. I'm your host, Dixty Hobo. Joining me, as always, is DXT Nevo. And in the background, you might hear an occasional swear word from DXT Anti98, who is currently racing in Tier 1.
I'll be good, I'll be good.
So how you doing, Alex?
I'm not going to be racing anyone, so it'll be fun.
Nevo, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man, I'm good. Just currently on board with Whizbang, who's on his outlap.
Have you managed to take some tablets, keep awake today? No, I'm not going to go falling asleep on me again?
I'm not taking anything, but I slept last night, so maybe I'll stay awake this time. I've
Maybe.
got a race afterwards anyway, so, you know.
You better stay awake.
Oh, yeah, like, no guarantees, mate, no guarantees.
Oh, that's the bonus with you. You know, it's all on edge. You never know. I'm going to see if we've got any stand-ins. So let's have a little look at the stand-ins.
I think they were finished off tonight, actually.
Thank God for that. We had none last week. Okay, so leading the way. Yep, so we are round 8. So I was right. So after round 7 in Japan, we have Phoenix leading the way on 204 points. Japawa in second on 145. 1 point behind him is Rapold. I keep getting his name wrong. Molo is in joint thirds. Apparently, this is wrong. Okay, the table's wrong anyway. Okay, Molo is next on with 140. Then we have Jared with 129. Josh Bacon 114. Shimmerskin 15. Byron on 103. Whizbang on 100. Joint with by the Pink Spartian. Fozzie with 99 points. Patrick on 89. F1 JD on 80. Morecambe on 75. Cole with 67. DXT Telcog with 35. Salvanic with 20. Dan 90. Don't know who that is, but he's got 12 points. And then we have Pickle, who's yet to score. What that does to the constructors is this. Alpha Tower leading the way on 308. Mercedes in second on 303. Racer Point in third on 254. Renault in fourth on 245. Alfa Romeo in fifth on 178. McLaren in sixth on 169. Haas in seventh on 117. Williams in eighth on 100 points. Ferrari with 87 points. And then last but not least, we have the Red Bull team on 76 points. There we go.
Cool. So the question I asked before the stream started...
when you were muted. When you were muted, yeah.
Was, is it discrimination? Because I've put obviously the whole translation thing, and then at the end of it I put Arriba because we're in Mexico.
No, you got to go
Arriba. I was going to, but Sarah's on the phone, so I thought I'd low key do it right now. And then when she's gone, I'll go crazy.
He's a Viva la Mexico!
Low key do a Mexican wave. Anyway, so
Not
currently,
at all off-putting.
I bet it's not.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Whoa, why swear him?
I do what I want, mate. My commentating has changed. It's evolved over the years. Now I can happily say to you, "Fuck you." Hope you crash.
Same, to be honest.
There's quite a good track though. I do like this track. I do like Mexico.
So I'm actually, I don't know. I'm hyped because it's Mexico, and I actually really enjoy Mexico, but also slightly like annoyed because I haven't had much time to practice on my wheel this last week, like at all. Actually, I haven't practiced at all, so I'm still going to be shit on my wheel, and it's in Mexico, which is one of my favourite tracks.
Really gets a bit unstuck there.
Yeah, so
For some reason,
yeah,
I feel
So
really.
screwed.
My mic feels really loud. Like, not my mic, but my. If I turn U's down, I can't. It's like it's too low, and then the game sounds overbearing.
I don't know.
I'll have a
Right, might want to
quick
switch
look at
off.
my settings quickly, actually, because it's actually annoying me. Yeah, there's not too much, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'll leave it at that.
116.2. Best. And then.
We're on fire, setting new fastest time, going back to pole. Oh,
So
never mind.
Carter, me and Hobo left tier 1 not last week, the week before. Was it last week? Week
No,
before?
2 weeks ago, I
Before.
You're
It was
just
2 weeks ago,
names.
Carter.
This will be our
Because-
third race, I think.
So me and Hobo decided to go no assists, and we tried it out a little bit, and felt
did.
like we could do it. Tier 1 was actually a bit boring. Well, I found tier 1 a bit boring for myself because I wasn't quite quick enough to be up the front, and I don't have enough time to slap in loads of effort. So I'd rather play the game with no assists and make it more it's more enjoyable playing it with when you're constantly on edge as such than it is just puddling around knowing that unless you hit a wall, ain't nothing going to happen.
By the way, your mic is really close to your face.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Like, stop spinning at me, man!
It was close. Is it better now?
Yeah, much better. That's why it was a bit screwing me up a little bit. It was really loud. But I feel the same way, to be honest. I said we wasn't rapid in tier 1, but I think it was just getting to that point where we
You
was.
didn't even do a freaking race, did you? In tier
Yeah, I
1?
did. Yeah, I did a few races in tier 1.
Yeah,
But I said,
just lodged me up.
obviously, well, in all fairness, we did all do practice together. We're all about the same pace with no assist. But you just don't want to take the plunge.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm slow. Why would I?
You're a chicken.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just worse with it.
Yeah, so you will be worse for that, but you improve. That's how you get better.
But what's the point? If I'm already at the max now, I'm not going to get to it, am I?
Necessarily, you can always improve.
Well, yeah, that's it. But then, yeah, so that was kind of what our decision made. And then the only downside for me is I got roped back into commentating. I was kind of enjoying just having my Saturdays not as full up of Formula 1. As much as I like it, it's literally from 8 till about midnight now.
Yeah, I'm the opposite now because
pure
I think
racing.
this is better. I think it's better to commentate first and then do the race after. Because that time, we start at say 10 o'clock the race, a bit later.
Yeah. Well, I prefer doing it this way around. Not gonna lie, but obviously I stopped, so I was just doing my race and then having the other rest of the evening to myself. But I don't mind it this way around.
Yeah, I think this way is much better because I said I ain't got to worry about trying to work out things to say when it's getting quite late and I'm getting quite tired. I can just concentrate on the race. Yeah, I'm tired for the race, but I think you concentrate more when you're on the edge of falling asleep.
Oh, Molatore's lost it. Oh, he's lost it just started at sector 2.
Although I have never fallen asleep on stream.
Chicane.
Just saying that.
I've done it multiple times, I'm not gonna lie.
You have?
Most of the time I mute my mic, but this time I literally just passed out. The amount of times I've fallen asleep, especially when we were doing it the late night commentary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We just caught you out this time. You used to fall asleep playing FIFA back in the day.
You could
Yeah, I
really
know.
miss it, to be fair.
It's always you and Tugs who would fall asleep.
Yeah, I know. The thing, it's weird, on certain games I could stay up all night and 100% play and be fine, but when it comes to FIFA, or even doing Formula 1, if I get a bit tired, mate, nothing's keeping me awake.
I mean, if you're racing Formula 1, you'll stay
If I was,
awake.
if I was racing, I'd stay
dunno.
awake. No, if
I
I was
dunno
racing,
about
I'd
that
stay
one.
awake. Oh, if I
Because
was racing, I'd stay awake.
I've nearly fallen asleep while actually driving a real car. I think maybe the input in F1's a bit different to just sitting on a motorway for hours on end. But yeah,
Yeah.
I have literally nearly fallen asleep for about 5 minutes while driving a real car.
Well, that's just
I mean, it'll
stupid
be-
and
That's
dangerous.
scary.
That's just lie.
No, it's not.
Would
Seriously.
it be for nearly 5 minutes?
Well,
You can't drive asleep for 5 minutes.
At least maybe 5-10 seconds. I've been asleep. Still a long, bit of a difference. Yeah. I meant to say seconds.
5 to 10 seconds.
5 minutes.
I meant to say seconds. I don't know why I said minutes.
5 minutes. You're fucked.
I don't know why I said
upside
minutes. I
down
meant to say
with
seconds. Okay, so
You're the reason they put the rumble strips out on the motorways, bruv.
yeah, literally, I swear to God, that's what's we got multiple times.
Who's on a lap? Rappo.
So Rappo just crossed. He's on 5th fastest.
Yeah, okay.
We have F1 JD, who's not had a lap yet because he had invalidated.
Fozzie's just gone out for an out lap. We have the Pink Spartian, who looks like he's just finished a lap. F1 J Dizzle, Mo Nizzle, who's looks like he's on an in lap. We've got Bray on fire, current pole position man, coming round the last sector, getting ready to start his second flying lap. Let's see what Bray can do. Let's try and jump on board with a bit of a broadcast view and see what kind of shot. Oh, he's coming in the pits. Never mind him. Let's ruin that, isn't it?
These decent shots around this track. Let's see what JD can do. He comes around the last sector now. Couple more corners to navigate as he goes into stadium. Navigates that nicely. Oh, on the edge of cutting that corner. I don't know how he got away with that one. Last corner now. He wants to come in really close to get to that wall. And he goes second fastest. 1:15.9.
Nice.
Very good time from F1 JD. I think no one else is on a lap at the moment, is there? So let's have a look.
Josh is.
Oh, Fozzie just started his lap. Fozzie just started his lap.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
It's going on board shop with Fozzie in the lovely black Mercedes. Speaking of black Mercedes, what's your feeling on Russell being in the Mercedes this weekend?
Pretty happy about it, to be honest.
Happy about it?
I mean, it's a safe bet, right? Because he's technically going to be their driver for the future. So you step him in there, see how quickly he adjusts to a car which is a bazillion times better than his Williams. See how he does, and judging by the qualifying, he's pretty close to Bottas already. Like, don't get me wrong, like, qualifying second, so qualifying second. You didn't beat him, but he's close.
The track is a bit
The track
pointless.
is crap. I hate the track. I would rather than done the long track.
Yeah.
It was okay. Fair. It's going to be on par with Spa, the long track, but still, it would have been much better.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much like technicality to it really. It's like, oh, how much can you take the piss of cutting the corners before you get your time taken away, really? But at the same time, I mean, Hamilton might not even be back for the next race, right? There's questions that he
possibly,
he'll even make it back. So if Russell gets a chance to go around Abu Dhabi, that's a bit more of a technical track, a few more corners and stuff, then we'll be able to see what he might be able to do, and then, you know. I mean, the thing is though, would Bottas win the championship if Hamilton wasn't his teammate? If he was the number one driver, would he win? No,
Verstappen's second.
He's still second, but
maybe. I don't
but
know.
would Bottas be able to keep it going for over a full season? And Josh Bacon goes up to pole position on 1:15.2, so good lap from Josh there. Like, could he make it work though? That's what I'm thinking with
Albon is trash though, just
I literally think Albon. I mean, I don't know what's going on, man.
They need to get Perez in that seat, man.
But it does show you the difference between the two, the Williams and the Mercedes. It's one parallel to the other, but how can like Russell, who's technically, obviously, he must be a good driver.
The car.
I don't know, but the difference between the two cars is ridiculous. You're never going to see a Williams in that top half of the field ever, unless something major happens and a crash has taken out half the grid.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, Russell, everyone believes he's a good driver, okay? So Mercedes, he's on their young driver program. It's like, well, let's give him a go. Let's see what he can do, and he's gone in. I think he's done bloody well, because it's going to be a completely different car to drive. It's probably a bit easier to drive.
Tests, though.
Yeah, I suppose he's done a few tests and stuff, but like, I think he's come in and done alright. I mean, getting P2 on the grid, I think it's
we'll see in the race though, because it's how always in qualifying he's super quick in qualifying and nowhere in the race.
Yeah. I know.
Mr. Saturday.
I mean, I think some of that is to do with Williams literally don't have any good race days.
He can qualify 15th and, like, was it Bahrain last week? What did he qualify?
It was up there, I think a 15th.
He was in Q2 Literally,
Yeah,
by
he
the
was
first
like
corner, he
15,
was
14,
last.
Yeah.
His race style, so shocking.
Yeah, now he's gonna have more power to contend with. That'd be interesting to watch. Even like watching me and Alex doing this race start.
Well, the engine will be the same, won't it? I mean, the traction and stuff
The
will
engine's
obviously be
the
better,
same.
but the engine's the same. The engine modes might be different.
No, because they're locked. They have to lock them, innit?
Yeah, but
Because
the
the little
teams
Red
can
Bull's
use
crying.
teams can use them. They use different ones, though, can't they?
No, they have to lock it for the whole race weekend.
Yeah, but Williams can use different like gearing to Mercedes, can't they?
Oh yeah.
That's what I meant. Like they might not have. They don't have to use the same settings that Mercedes are using on their engine, for example.
Although personally,
Whether Mercedes
I
give
would.
them in, I don't know.
Looking
No,
at
but-
Mercedes compared to Williams, I think I would.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of it's the chassis. Like,
Yeah. Or
in
Williams
fact, all of it's the
next,
chassis. They got the same bloody engine, so.
Williams next year will be a complete different car, different team.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Not been confirmed yet.
I thought for science, mate.
Fine.
No,
yeah.
McLaren
Yeah.
better than Ferrari. They also get the Mercedes engine next year.
Yeah.
He's gonna be fuming.
What did
I'm actually
McLaren used
I'm
to
actually
use
quite
back in the
buzzing
day?
for Ricciardo.
Mercedes.
McLaren is
Mercedes back
for
in it.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Mercedes,
it was
wasn't
Honda
Honda
when
originally.
they had Senna.
Honda through the their really was it
And
early
Senna
through the 90s and stuff.
Yeah,
like
when
early, late
Honda
80s, early
was
90s.
OP as hell, it was
Yeah, when
Honda.
Honda was sick, and then it went to
Mercedes.
then it went
Mercedes.
to McLaren, Mercedes. Sorry, yeah.
Rage, then Renault.
Yeah, that's it.
Honda
I think there was a
Was it
Renault
Honda then
involved
Renault?
in there. I think it was Honda,
Renault,
Renault,
no.
then Mercedes, wasn't it? And then they went back to
Then
Honda.
they went Honda. No, then they went Renault, then they went Honda, didn't they? And then they went back to Renault. Was that it?
No, there was Mercedes.
Well, Mercedes, then Honda.
Even like the first year of the hybrid era, there was Mercedes and switched to Honda.
Why would you do that?
Because
Dunno.
the,
Honda
Honda's-
reckon they had a secret ingredient, didn't they? And they just didn't.
yeah, it was called unreliability.
Yeah,
I
literally.
mean, the thing is though, like, Honda came in and they gave some people like an OK-ish engine, but it
They're not
didn't
that
work
bad
out.
now.
And then people were going getting proper
No,
reggy about it. Then McLaren drop them, and then they've actually got quite a good engine now.
They've done quite well to come back. But I'd love to see Honda back in it as a full-time team again.
Nah,
That won't happen, I don't think.
It'd be good though.
Cry babies.
Honda, do you remember the old Honda team with Jensen Button back in the day?
Yeah. Do you remember that
Yeah.
Earth livery?
Folded.
Yeah,
Didn't it fold?
they folded. Yeah, back in the day,
No,
that was the best.
Technically, that team's
Oh.
dominating
Yeah.
championships in a row. Technically.
Technically, yeah.
Used to have what's the name as well? Jaguar.
Yep.
Jaguar
Right.
BMW. I remember back in the day.
Oh yeah.
No, they've Kibitzer in it. Clydesdale.
Yeah, we had obviously Jordan and Stewart's team.
Oh, SNRS Phoenix goes provisional pole with a 114.5. That's actually probably going to be quite hard to beat. And Bray has invalidated, so that is his chances over.
And
We have Josh
Rappold
who's
right across the line.
right
Yeah.
Was that
up.
tier 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rappold goes
Screw him,
second
man,
at a
screw him.
114.9.
Yeah,
I'm a
Rappold-
14.8.
Oh yeah.
So that'd put
I'm
you second.
seventh.
That'd put you second here.
Oh my god, these guys at the front are ridiculous. 13.7.
Who said that?
Tetsu.
Tedzy.
Oh, Bacon's just gone second.
149.48. Oh, only
Yeah,
just.
very close.
Only just 10 hundredths of a second.
Galvanic, see what he can do.
Right, 10 hundredths?
He's 2 temps up, so I don't think he can improve too much unless he gets something massive out of this last sector.
100th of a second, I was going to say.
Have a look across the line. Can he beat Brown Fire? Yes, he can. Just about again. Very close. Very, very close.
Oh.
Pink Spartan's invalidated, so that'll be all he wrote. And I think that'll be it for this session of qualifying.
Yeah, that's pretty much going to round it up. Everyone else is in the pits and stuff, so.
I would like to see,
Decent qualifying.
if we ever got 4 grids back, I would like to see us do full qualifying.
I would like.
But-
I would like to.
I don't think it'd work with this. There aren't that many cars. You need to have a full grid guaranteed every week to have a full qualifying.
It's a shame you can't. You can't do a little bit like a medium qualified. You can't go like one shot, short, medium, or full, and then do like a Q2
This is medium.
to Q1. Well, this is just a Q3, isn't it? It's a shame you can't do skip Q1 and do like, or maybe
Q2,
do a
Q3.
Q1 because you have all the cars in there, then skip straight to Q3.
Or do a one shot and then
Just something so
into
the guys can start at mediums or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so your pole sitter will be Phoenix, sitting at 114.5. Second place is Bacon. Third is Rapholt. Fourth is Salvanic. Fifth is Brownfire. Sixth is Chapoa. Seventh, Pink Spartan. Eighth is F1JD. Ninth, Whizbang. 10th is Molo. 11th, Morecambe. 12th, Fozzie. And Patrick last with 117.0. So 2.5 seconds separates top to bottom.
Is that Patrick?
Yeah, it says Season Lukaku.
The main man.
The main man, Patrick. Should be a good race. But I wish we had more options with the qualifying, but it's hard to do when you've got 13 drivers on the track. I was thinking of bringing it into the XT League, or doing a different format for qualifying, but I don't think it will work, to be honest. I'll possibly do like maybe a one shot, and then the top 10 go into a different qualifying.
One shot, you know.
But a one shot, just do separate the men from the boys, and then do a top 10. I think that might take too much time up.
The only downside with doing a qualifying like that is literally just the time. Like, if you think like what we're doing now, so if people done that, like say we were commentating this, and then imagine our race afterwards.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to start earlier. So this would say, for example, we'd start at 7 and maybe finish just like 9:30ish, right? And then you're looking at us starting at 10 and going into about what 1:30 in the morning. It just wouldn't.
Oh yeah, there's people. I'm thinking mostly for the DXT League.
Or you'd have to split it up. You'd have to do like a Saturday, Sunday thing or a Thursday, Friday thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you could do.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of the DXT Friday League, of what we could do for that, because we're getting quite a lot of drivers at the moment. But it's trying to do something a bit different to all the other leagues at the moment. It's quite hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, I literally the reason why most leagues don't do it is literally just for time constraints. But
yeah.
If you could split it up over 2 days and you had enough people willing, then it's worthwhile. But are everyone going to be able to, qualify?
And also, if Codemasters fix their multi-car or multiplayer cars, so you actually have different coloured dots and stuff on the track and different,
Also,
shared garages. Pick a teammate. Yeah, that'll be ideal. And then you can actually run a decent, custom race.
Well, you could, that would be cool.
I
do that.
I think just pick teammate. That's what I care about.
You'll
You'd be like, oh, I'm coming into the pits, and your teammate could be the guy in front of you. You don't know.
Yeah, he does it.
That's the way it happens.
I think ideally as well, I'd want dots as well, different coloured dots, but that'd be the main thing. Dots and...
What you should be able to do is set up like a team name, right? So you have a team, like on FIFA clubs, you have a club, you have a team name, you invite your people to play with you.
Yeah.
On this, you create like a race team, you invite certain people to your race team, so if 2 of those are racing at the same time, you'll be teammates. Or just have it so you can have 2 people in there, so you're teammates. That's it. And
or
then
like
you go into a
like
session,
a captain sort of thing. Like when you when you join in the lobby, you select your multiplayer team. So you got to say it'll be team 1 to 10. You select a team, so it could be team 2, and then someone else will join that team, and they will just share your banner.
Yeah, there's so many ways you could do it.
Yeah.
So many ways it could be done easily as well.
Because I was thinking of doing. I spoke to you about in the week about a esports race. Where you got esports teams. We've got TNE, esports, USA, and EU.
Yeah.
DXT as well can be thrown in there. There's a lot. Obviously, we've got SNRS. I'm on board with Phoenix now. With him and his dads can jump into it. It'll be just a bit different to do. I think a bit more fun.
CRL.
Yeah, so all that kind of stuff.
CRL in this league.
Yeah, CRL as well.
CPI.
Yeah.
CPI as well.
PPI, whatever they're fucking called. PPI. VPN. Yeah, that. Yeah. TNT.
Oh, I hit the brakes way too early.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to do, because then you can see a bit more difference on the cars as well, and it'll be a bit more fun for us to do.
Oh, you'd love to see it.
Being able to race with my own livery online would literally be a dream.
It'd be amazing. That actually works as well.
I'd spend hours doing a livery as well. If you could customise it so much more. Anyway, 4 lights, 5 lights. Oh, jump start from Salvanic. And it's away we go. And Josh
looks like he's got a
good start, but the second... No, I take that back. Josh's second phase of the start is actually pretty slow, and you've got Phoenix currently defending now from Rapholt Racing. And the camera is going to absolutely cuck me. No, it's not. It's switched back. So we've got Phoenix into turn 1 in the lead. Bray on fire now up to second. No, Rappelt holds him, so Bray's made a decent little start here. Up into third position. But Phoenix does get away, but Josh is down to 5th from second. Not a good start from Josh there. But
contact between Pink Spartan as well. Pink Spartan and F1 had a bit of contact there. No damage done, but it made F1 JD lose a lot of places in the process.
It's not decent, so let's go back and board with Rappelt.
Whizbang right now, battling it out with Morecambe.
Whizbang, yeah.
Oh.
Whizbang on the inside. Morecambe goes a bit wide and loses out to Whizbang there. And now Morecambe's actually under attack from Josh Bacon, who looks like he hit him and lost some of his wing. He's got wing damage, bad wing damage as well. That's an orange.
Yeah, he's going to be very careful with his S's.
Look.
Oh, his knee. Nearly takes
yellow
out.
Flag. That'll probably be from... No.
That was from Patrick getting out of the way, I think.
Was it? Yeah, where's Fozzie?
Josh went very, very wide on the exit onto with that wing damage, and it kind of forced Patrick off track, and he had to rejoin at a really awkward area. Done very well to keep that car out of trouble there, but that was costing him a lot of places, as we have the grids now screwing up, I believe, because Whizbang apparently is leading the race.
So
here we go. Chapoa's pitted for a new wing.
Yeah. Phoenix currently in the lead. I'll tell you what, the slipstream around here, I remember, is now absolutely filled, because Phoenix had about a second going through that straight, and then coming into the little chicane, he was down to 6/10. So that's how strong the slipstream is around here. So if Rappelt and Bray can keep within the DRS window, then something's going to happen. Something's going to go down.
Yeah, these three are very close on track at the moment.
We'll have to wait and see who's kind of done their setup for more downforce and who's gone for more speed, because this could end. This could be bad for one of them if they've gone for a bit more downforce.
Yeah, so I think with this track, I think the best thing to do is to have the compromise cornering, because there's not many places you can overtake on the corner in here. Whereas the straight line is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, if you look, like, coming out of that last sector, Rappelt's now 1.2 behind. But 1.3 behind now, in fact. But going down the straight, let's watch what he catches up with.
Patrick getting very unstable there as he lets past Fozzie and F1 JD. Oh, damage to Patrick's wing. That explains it.
Look at that. The slipstream, obviously probably with a bit of ERS and stuff, I'm assuming. To be fair, Rappelt is rinsing his ERS, whereas Phoenix hasn't, but he went from 1.3 behind to about 9/10 behind. You're looking at a gain of 4/10 of a second down there. I'd say maybe on average 3, but it looks like Rappelt has been using his ERS a lot too. Bray on fire, the same, trying to keep up with Rappelt.
Yeah, he's not doing very well to keep up, is he, at the moment?
Not quite making it. No, he's struggling a little bit by the looks of things. Whizbang is kind of trying to chase down Bray as well, and then Walker Fang is just behind. A couple seconds back from Whizbang, but has Pink Spartian for company. Milo Torre is actually kind of completely in a world of his own right now. 3.5 seconds back from Torre.
They're taking a very wide line for the S's.
From Spartian, and then Torre is like 8 seconds in front of Fozzie.
Patrick's still going around now with this broken wing, and you can see the damage he's causing himself. He's got 3.1 seconds behind F1. Behind Jordan now.
Yeah.
He should just pit. I know you're on hard tyres, mate, but I think it's just time to take the L, because you've got basically an orange front wing there. Doesn't look very fun to drive with, and that time he's got ahead of Savanik is just going to disappear. On board now with Spartian as he's approaching the back of Morecambe. He has got DRS available. Should be a very simple overtake.
Yeah, look at the gain already. Going to switch to the inside. Morecambe kind of thought about covering it off, but moved a little bit too late, and pretty much as it can. Oh no, okay.
Hold it around the outside.
I think the pink kind of backed out of that, really. I think Spartian probably could have made that work. Hard to tell from the view I had, but
got another chance anyway.
Again. Maybe he didn't want him to come back at him. Maybe he thought if he gets him down here, he won't be able to come back, but he's too far behind now. He's going to have to make it stick and then burn his ERS down that little mini straight. That's what he's got to do. Phoenix is now 1.8 seconds in the lead, so pulling away out front. We have Phoenix here. Do a little lap on with him.
F1 JD is still stuck behind Fozzie, but Fozzie has just picked up his first penalty. 3-second penalty there. JD's not got to worry too much, just got to make the move done. Don't get held up too much. Also, Fozzie on those medium tyres as well. JD's really does need to get past, actually. Soft tyres are just going to get wasted behind.
Actually, let's have a look at stops. So Japoa, Bacon, and Patrick have all made a stop. So Fozzie's not really in that bad a position right now. He's on the medium tyres. See what we got. Tyres.
Pink Spartian's going to try again.
He's the only person as well in that top 10 that is on it.
Yeah. Pink Spartian looks like a lot further away from this time from Morecambe. So Morecambe did very, very well to keep that gap, or to increase that gap from the last lap. They won't make the move down now. Though. Yeah, he's put a lot of VRS. And Pink Spartian's going to sit behind him one more lap still. Power's closed up the back to Salvanic as well here. No DRS available to him. Maybe a few more laps, he'll have a chance to catch up. Patrick has now pitted for his wing and gone onto the soft tyres. Massively compromised. Oh, yellow flags. You have yellows, It is Rappold.
That is Rappold, yes. Rappold spun at the end of the S section. That's unlucky for him.
We in the same race here, what the hell?
Why did you do it too? Wait.
No, but there was the McLaren round, then the section.
Oh really?
Yellows as well, when you said it.
Wow. Oh, Rappold looks like he's struggling. Has he lost?
Pink Spartian, is there another penalty there?
I think Rappold's tyres are a bit
knackered now.
Loosey-goosey.
Yeah, once you burn up them rears, yeah. It's ridiculous to come back. But on board now with Pink Spartian, making another move. Take 2 on Morecambe. Can he get it done earlier? Like goes out alongside. It needs to do some overtake. Uses it quite late, but yes, does that move. Brilliant
to
move.
To be fair, Morecambe didn't even look like he used much then.
No, I don't think he has anything.
I think he realised that he had him done. But I mean, the thing with this track is if Morecambe can keep up with him now and stick with him, he'll be able to do the same thing next lap.
Yep, exactly.
And he could just constantly chop and change.
Not good for them, obviously. They want to catch up to the rest of the pack. Whizbang is only, what, 5 seconds up the road from them at the moment. Not. But if they keep battling it out,
kind of on his own right now, to be fair.
Yeah, he's lost the grip from Bray on Fire, and Bray on Fire has massively lost touch with Phoenix now. 4.7 seconds to gap.
Whizbang picked up a penalty there for the slight overextension on that left-hander at the end of the S's.
Oh, Japoa on the back of Salvanic as well now. Not able to make that move stick on that last straight, but now is within striking distance. Apparently F1 JD is only 2 turns up the road from Savannah, which is completely wrong.
Oh, yeah, I've just realised that's messed up because he's probably a good couple seconds, but I can't tell the gap between Fozzie and F1 JD either, but I'm going to say it's around 1.2 seconds, I think.
Got to be within a second, surely, yeah. It's very close.
It might be now after that a little bit because they were quite close, but I wish it would update so I could actually definitely know. He doesn't have DRS though, so...
No, so it must be just outside of 1.
1.6. Okay, I wasn't too far off.
Savannah's coming to the pits. Early call there on his 5-lap hold, or 6-lap hold now, soft tyres. Rappold's got a very lonely race ahead of him now, after his pit stop.
Yeah, I know. I mean... I don't know, I wonder what stops people are going to do. If people are going to try and one-stop it soft to medium, or...
That's impossible, mate.
Is it? What do you reckon? Is it 2-stop here?
2-stop, usually.
Oh, yeah, you're right, sorry, I was...
Soft, medium, soft.
I was thinking, Japan for a second then, sorry. So I'm assuming Rappold's then going to go for a long medium stint and then switch back onto... maybe he'll just go double mediums. I don't think he's going to get soft medium medium. No, soft medium soft.
Yeah, I think soft... I mean, he would have need to have taken those softs about the same lap as Phoenix, yeah, lap 10.
Yeah.
But Morecambe is going to have a go back at Pink Spartian. He's quite far away though. Pink Spartian not using any overtake. Neither is Morecambe.
He's come out the slipstream too early.
Yeah, and no overtake there, but he's late on the brakes. Brilliant move there from Morecambe.
Nice. I mean, I can't criticise. The only one thing I would say is...
Oh, hang on, he's letting him back past. He's letting him back past.
So he must have felt that he clipped him.
They're like a quite clean move.
It looks okay. I was going to switch back then because I feel like, I'm not sure if the Pink Spartian was kind of turning in and Morecambe felt it was a bit of a dive or a lunge, but if Morecambe had stayed in the slipstream until he was like really carrying some momentum, that would have been an easier overtake there.
And now he's lost all that time now. He's 1.1 second away. It's kind of shot up in the foot a little bit. I would have kept.
Yeah.
If anything, you just got to keep on going. Just keep on going.
Whizbang's slowly catching up with Bray on fire now as well. 1.6 seconds the gap has closed down a little bit, and Bray's now 5.8 behind Phoenix. So Phoenix currently out front, kind of in a league of his own currently.
Yeah, I think it's more Bray on fire's dropping rather than Whizbang catching, to be honest.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of Bray on fire, I think, slipping off the pace a little bit, coming into the end of those life for those soft tyres. And Whizbang's just keeping more consistent, I suppose. Wrap-up races retired from the session. What has happened
it's in
here,
the S's. In the S's.
The S's is at the end again. It
BFC.
is. He is. Oh, and there goes. Yeah, he's missing a wheel.
Yeah.
He's made a Robin Reliant out of this Formula 1 car here, so...
The car has been cleared up quite quickly. So fingers crossed.
That,
Magic
Visible.
that. I think obviously some of these back markers were probably hoping for a safety car, full safety car. Oh, yeah. F1 JD used this time to go for his pit stop. Perfect time for him, really. VSC is still out as well.
Yeah, very good. He's going to lose pretty much no time at all.
Needs to get out.
Actually stay in front. Will he be able to
it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, I don't think he got out ahead. I think he needed to kind of cut across that a little bit more, bit more aggressive.
That's right. I mean, to be fair though, if you think where he would have been in comparison to where he is, he's right on the back of Josh on a fresh set of mediums. So, I think that worked out alright for him still.
Oh yeah, he made the most of it. Made the most of that
wow,
VSC.
Whizbang lost out big time behind that VSC. He's now 2.8 behind Bray. So Whizbang must have been caught napping a little bit there, or something maybe happened, but lost about a second and a bit. And Bray on fire is in the pits. Has had enough of those soft tyres. Going to come in. I'm assuming it's going to be the mediums, but we'll have a little look-see. Let's just jump off. Go for another set of softs. Interesting. Soft
medium.
Okay, fair enough.
Unless that's an error by the pit garage.
Well, maybe, but...
Or soft hard, maybe, possibly? Obviously, Jake...
you can go soft medium. He's going to have to stretch his mediums a bit further, though. I think the mediums are good for about 16 laps. Was it 16 to 20 laps?
It's about 15, 14, 15.
14, 15, okay. So, Bray really needs to take these softs now up to lap 21. I mean, you could probably maybe get away with going to lap 20. Do 10 laps on these, then go for a set of mediums, but your mediums are going to be a bit trash at the end. Or he extends his soft stint, goes to about 21, 22.
Oh, yellow flag again.
Yellow flag. That I think was just
Patrick.
Patrick, wasn't it? And someone
not sure
straight,
why.
I think,
because obviously Savanic was a car on tracks that he could fight with. So I don't know why he let him past. Strange from Patrick there, as we have got Phoenix coming into the pits. Let's see where he comes out on his medium tyres.
Also mediums, he's going to come out in third position. Yep, coming out in third position, just in front of Molitori there. We had the Pink Spartian coming into the pits.
Power and Fozzie.
Fozzie's now up to 6th, but about to go down to 7th. But then Japoa, Japoa's actually on... Well, oldish hards. Oldish, not super old. Soft, sorry. A bit old softs, I would say, but I mean, Fozzie's mediums coming to the end of their life as well, but he's done alright though, going out on those been on those mediums from the start. He's definitely extended a little bit.
He's in a good space at the moment.
Yeah.
And Brown's right on the back of Molo as well now. Oh, it's a good drag out of there. They're going to go side by side through the S's. Oh, good overtake there from Brayon. Up into 4th place now. Brilliant move. Now he needs to make those softs work for him.
I mean, Molitori's a bit of a sitting duck there, to be honest. On those 10-lap old softs, the traction difference is going to be ridiculous. Bray needs to make the most of these softs and really reel in Phoenix here, especially with Phoenix could possibly be fighting with Morecambe Fan, who's staying out another lap. I wonder, I don't know if there is any kind of communication between Morecambe Fan and Bray, but I wonder if Bray's like, look, I'm on fresh softs, he's on a set of mediums, do you want to do another lap and just hold him up a little bit?
Possibly. Possibly.
I mean, I don't know if they even talk. I mean, some people think of that just kind of like intuitively and go, you know what, if I hold him up a little bit, my teammate is going to reel him in a little bit, but I don't think it's going to last very long because I think Phoenix is lining them up already.
Yeah, he's
already through.
Already past him
he's
there.
already through. And Bray didn't gain any time whatsoever.
Oh, force move from Josh Bacon there, but I think Shapoa has come into the pits now. Going on to soft tyres.
Yeah.
He done well with those that first stint. Now he's going to do well with the second. Technically it's his third because he had that damage at the very start of the race. Gaps are kind of spread out now. So you've still got F1 JD behind Josh. Still stuck behind him. They're on different tracks at the moment as well, so you've got to bear that in mind.
I mean,
yellow flags again, Patrick.
That is just Patrick going, no, yeah.
Yep, that's just a spin by the looks of it. Just a spin by the looks of it.
Did he actually even spin though? Don't know.
And very wide there, Patrick.
Oh, now with the pink Spartians right on the back of, right in the back of Fozzie.
Borkup's coming to the pits as well, so gets out of his teammate's way. Yeah.
Comes in, yeah.
And Pink Spartian makes light work of Fozzie there on those 12-lap old mediums.
Yeah, again, those fresh softs compared to those old mediums. The speed is going to be second to none. Torre coming in for a set of hards now. Got to go to the end. 23 laps on a set of hards. I mean, the thing is I find with the hards, even doing 23 laps on the hards is actually a bit of a push. I remember, I think, was it last season, we watched someone do Mexico, and we watched someone on the hard tyres, and they took them about 26 laps, and we thought, oh my days, they're going to blow up. Yeah. And he said they were on like 92% or something. So, with Torre wanting to do 23 laps, you're looking at definitely in the danger zone for a puncher.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100% this puncher zone. Always still depends on how aggressive he is on his tyres as well. Could be more or less than that.
Whizbang is taking these softs long.
Yeah, 13 laps.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I mean,
I'm not sure he's going to gain much from that though, because look at Felix behind him, gaining quite a lot.
Much, he might know that he goes like, he might think like, okay, I'm not going to win this unless something happens. He goes, if I can stay out long enough, at the moment, he'll come out behind Pink Spartian and in front of Fozzie, I think. But if he can go, even if he pitted in this lap, I generally feel, well, he'd have to go for another set of softs, but he could rinse those softs and then throw in a fresh set of mediums. Or maybe he's waiting to see if a safety car comes out, but it doesn't happen that often at Mexico, I don't think.
He's got virtual just now.
You get a lot of virtuals because there's so much space, the cars get cleared, but...
Mike's been bloody muted. Japar made a move there on F1 JD, up into 8th place, now he's chasing down Bacon. Good move there from Japara. Getting pole position to 1 in the process as well. Oh, he's right behind that racing point now. Literally pushing him around this sector. Those fresh softs against 11-lap old mediums. It should be an easy move.
And we have Whizbang in now. Taking those softs 13 laps.
Technically 14 now,
Is he going to go to hards? That's what I want to see.
No, mediums.
He's putting in mediums.
Oh, Japar making... Oh, had a little look down into stadium. Not going to make it stick.
He must want to go soft, medium, soft. The only way I think he's taken him that far is for him to go soft, medium, soft, because...
And have a shorter soft stint.
I mean, because, well, I don't know. He could do 14, 15 on these, get up to lap 30 and have 6 laps worth of softs, and he could literally cane the granny out of those softs for 6 laps.
Japar up in the 7th place. Good move there from him. Josh couldn't do much about that one.
I'm expecting Fozzie to be in the next couple of laps. 14 laps so far he's done on this set of mediums. I wish you could see like the tyre graphics and stuff when you're spectating.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. If they could add
so you could see people's tyre wear and stuff, that'd be really cool to know about.
Obviously, we've got to go by what the timings are like and what we can see on the track. Which is not a lot, to be honest.
Fozzie's about to drop down. He's about to be overtaken by Morecambe Fan. Japo is going relatively well at the moment in 7th. Josh Baker there, 12 lap old mediums in 8th.
Yeah, Morecambe Fan had to really lift off during the S section there.
Yeah, Fozzie just doesn't have the grip right now. Well, I mean, compared to all these soft runners on these fresh softs. I mean, Fozzie's not really giving up though. Like, he's still trying to fight if he has the opportunity to. He's not like he's moving out the way for people.
No, he's got
what he's going to do.
He's a benefit for the older driver. He's got more maturity in him. He knows when to fight, when to not.
I thought this would be the lap he comes in.
Predicting the soft tyres? Yep, soft tyres. So he could do 2 more stints of softs, 10-10, nice and easy.
Yeah. Nice and simps. New sets of softs.
That's not as easy as you think, you know.
Well, I mean, lower fuel load, brand new set of softs, haven't done any other running.
F1 getting a bit unstuck there on the first chicane. Lost a lot of time there to Josh Bacon.
So we have Phoenix still out in the lead. Bray on Fire's not been able to capitalise on his soft tyres, and he's still dropping back a little bit from Phoenix. The Pink Spartian in 3rd position. Hasn't really been catching up with Bray either. So
gaps are kind of spread out now.
A little bit, but.
So while we've got a bit of a gap, don't forget, guys, if you are listening to, obviously we have doing some votes for this season. I bet your most improved driver, your driver of the year, all that kind of stuff. It's also, I don't know if you noticed, it was a commentator of the year awards. You've only got one commentating team to really choose from, and that's me and Nevo, obviously, here at DXT TV. So do make sure you cast your vote for the right people. Just throwing out there.
If we don't win, then it's
fixed. 100%. And as I said, we'll turn to Donald Trump. We'll count the legal votes.
If you vote for us, DXC Anthony will send you a Christmas calendar of him dressing up as whatever you want him to dress up as.
I have that. I've got some ideas in my head.
Want to dress up as?
An elf. Got an elf for
Dress up
Christmas.
then. Don't fancy
And
dressing
then
up. Let's go.
for Halloween, I just wanted to wear a pumpkin. That's it. Just a pumpkin.
Gotta wear a pumpkin on your dick.
The Vanet's closed up to the back now of Molo.
I feel like we haven't sung the Molo Torre song in a while.
Molo, Molo, Molo,
Molo, Molo, Molo, Molo, Molo Torre. And that's it, really.
Yeah, there's
not
another
really
one.
a second verse. We need him to have a brother.
Here we do.
Rolo Torre.
Apparently, he's not even a City fan.
Is he not?
No.
Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe his surname is Torre, or Molitor, or Molotore. I don't know.
God knows. But he's
Liverpool fan, it's alright.
he is the first of the Molotoros. Oh, Josh is pitted. Josh Bacon's into the pits. 15 lap old mediums. Oh, penalty for Brown Fire. Oh, hards to the end for Josh. Questionably could have probably taken a set of mediums though. If he had any left.
Yeah.
Savanet's got past Molo very easily as well.
He already used 2 sets though, because he had to pit early, like, didn't he? Because of damage.
Possibly, yeah.
Although, on lap 18, you would have thought he would have had another set, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, he's gone to the hards. That'll get him to the end. Just depends on what sort of pace he's going to have at that time, but we'll have to wait and see. Fozzie needs to close that gap up to Molotore quite quickly, because Fozzie still needs to do another stop, and Molotore won't.
Patrick obviously is the only one that can really threaten Josh at the moment, but with 13 lap old softs, I expect him to be pitting very, very soon.
Yeah,
and it kind of throws him out of contention.
I would say those new hards are actually quicker than 13 lap old softs.
Yeah, I don't think Patrick's going to be much threat to anyone other than the race leaders. He's too far back off the pace at the moment, unfortunately for him.
And out front,
Pink Spartian and Whizbang. Another 3 seconds for Morecambe. Japoa currently having a clean race, which is good because he's right behind Morecambe now. Let's have a little look at that battle.
Yeah.
And then 3 seconds again for F1 JD and Salvanic. Nothing for Molo. But he's outside that 3 second window at the moment. And then Fozzie, Bacon and Patrick all with 3 seconds as well.
Do you know what would be a cool thing to have on here?
What's that?
So with this penalty system, if the game didn't give out like penalties, but you had like actual stewarding system in place, but you'd have like, so you'd have, say if you could have 24 people in the lobby, you'd have your 2 commentators just commentating, and then you can come in as a steward, and all you have on your screen is boxes of everyone's camera, and you just watch them race, right? And if the game picks up like a corner cut or something like that, it will like flash red or something, and then you can view it, and you can view a replay and go back, and that's something that stays there, and that saves as like a file. So after the race, you could go through, and then like you could do like under investigation after the race sort of thing, and then look back at it like they do in real life, rather than it just going right. This is a warning. This is 3 seconds. You get some of the bull crap ones and stuff like that, or even keep some in place maybe, so it's a bit easier. But you just have like cameras all over covering your screen with everyone's camera. You can see what people are doing. It flashes up when it thinks they've done something wrong. You can either give them a penalty or a warning or anything like that.
Would be pretty cool.
Sack off all the warning stuff. Just go like see what they're doing, and if it happens a few times, then you can give them a penalty for it.
I think Sparks would have to take a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah,
Problem is, you have to find someone that actually wants to do that as well.
Yeah, but in a league like this, you'd find people that would sit there and do it. I reckon 100%. I'd be a steward, man. I'd be the harshest motherfucker ever. But oh, what was that? You spun out? Well, I don't care if you spun out. Right? 20-second penalty.
Yeah, and that's the reason why it wouldn't work. People like you in charge.
That would work. I'd run a much tighter ship. Alright, people would not be cutting corners. Nah. But something like that in place, just so, something that you could just constantly have a replay. Like in-game kind of stewarding.
See, I think it would be nice to have that for us. Like having if there's contact, we get a replay come up. It's like, no, like in F1, you get a little box will appear. And then you've got the option of clicking that box to then see the replay of the contact, or of the corner car, or of this, or of that. But obviously, with contact, would be much better.
Would be cool. The gaps are so massive now. There's not really much going on apart from Fozzie, who's now in 10th position on a soft set of tyres. Probably thinking he can go to the end on 14 laps of softs. It's going to be a bit of a push, but it will be doable.
Well, he's already done 4 laps on him, so it'll be 18 laps. Whiz bang.
He's done 4.
Oh, Brown Fire's coming to the pits for a fresh set of.
I remember him pitting actually. Never mind. Maybe being stunned.
Yeah, Brayon's coming for a new set of mediums. I'll get him to the end. It's going to throw him right in the way of Japoa though, so that'll be a good battle between these two. Fresh mediums versus 9-lap-old softs. Oh, they're going to go side by side through turn 1. Japoa just managed to hold it off for the time being. But you can't imagine him going to be standing on those softs for too much longer.
I don't know if it's worth Japoa even fighting this, because he's going to be pitting in soon. Might as well just be like, right, okay, crack on. Not lose any much time and just try and stay with him. You're going to be quicker following him, to be fair, I reckon.
Yeah, and he's not really listening to you at the moment, Alex. He's kind of doing what he wants.
Depends.
Obviously in the race, like...
Oh, safety car. VSC's come out.
Oh,
he's lost it coming out of the chicane on the first corner.
Yes. Oh, big time. Well, so he's on 9-lap-old softs, mate, Jake, against someone who's on fresh mediums. And he's going to have to pit again because you're on lap 24.
You want to try and hold him up so you don't have to catch up as much.
Could that have been...
Yeah, I mean there is that, but I mean when you're around Mexico, the slipstream is so strong. Isn't it?
Could that have been Phoenix's chance to pit?
It's not that strong. Literally, as soon as you get to the middle sector, they'll leave you.
I suppose around there, I guess, but...
Alex, could that have been Phoenix's chance to pit them? 11-lap-old mediums, he could have taken another set of softs to the end, come out, he's well ahead of Whizbang anyway.
I think on this, he can literally do whatever he wants. Oh, sector 3 yellow flag. That looks just like people pitting actually. He was kind of in a position to do what he could have pitted and not lost too much time. But then Whizbang is on 7-lap hold, so Whizbang's gonna have to pit again anyway. Bray's the only person that won't have to pit again, and he's got a big gap over him. He's got like 32
and Pink
seconds.
as well. Now Japoa coming for his pit.
Yeah. I think Phoenix was right to stay out. He didn't have to come in. He could have. But I mean, again, 13 laps. He probably wants to take these mediums to like their end life and then go for a set of softs and not struggle. Why make it harder for yourself with a set of softs which are more likely to puncture? Just keep going, get the most out of those set of mediums.
My mediums are on 80%. I did 17 laps. He does it.
What place are you in, Jake?
I don't need to talk about that one, man.
What position are you in? Okay, mate. What lap are you on?
24.
Okay.
Same as us.
But I broke my front wing first lap, so I had to pit, so I've done 2 medium stints. So I went from lap 2 to 19, I think it was.
Okay. You doing
Bit
soft now, or? Oh no, you're doing
medium.
soft.
Bit of a battle coming up here now with Japara and Molo. Battling for 6th place. Fresh mediums versus fairly fresh hard tyres, but or say midlife
the
hard
pace difference,
tyres.
I think. Oh, Morecambe's got past Fozzie. Fozzie on those soft tyres, but even I mean, tyre life around here is just so key, isn't it? You're looking at someone who's on 6-lap-old soft, so they're not even that dead. They are, you know, getting there, but not that bad. And Morecambe fan on his fresh set of mediums just blitzes past Fozzie. And I wouldn't say the pace difference between them is that substantial for that to happen like that.
Yeah, and Japara's gone past Molo now. Made that move quite simple.
Yeah.
P5 now. Let's go, baby.
Fine, lad.
Yellow flags
Who's
behind just because Patrick being the back marker that he is. 18 laps to take on those soft tyres now, Patrick.
Yeah.
Softs. I really think he's in danger of a puncher.
They're gonna blow up.
In fact, does he have a rear puncher? He has. No.
At the moment, he's in a world of his own. I don't think he's really aware of what's going on around him.
That left rear looks
dodgy. They all look. They all his hard look dodgy.
It literally looks like it's just like flopping about. That's why I thought he had a puncher, but
no puncher yet. But
hasn't
you
got
can
much
see
pace,
you can see the grain on those tyres.
He's not going. Look, he must have a puncher. That rear tyre must be punctured. He must have something. He's going like he's not doing anything. He's just pottering around Sunday Drive.
It don't look like there's a puncher though.
I mean, he could be tell. Just yeah, I mean, you'll be able to tell more, but why would you get out of the way of Phoenix? Fair play.
No, there's no puncher on his car there. He must be in danger of one though. I'm assuming.
Yeah, he must be at 18 laps and softs.
Matty, catch me already.
But look, you can see the wear on those tyres there. Look, the graining on them. He could barely make any corner right now.
He has to come in.
Yeah, he is coming in now.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think this could be a retirement, to be honest. But we'll never know. Josh making a move on Fozzie. Oh, had a little look. Fozzie covers it off fairly well. Josh going to come back at him though.
Has pitted as well for a set of softs. Going to do 10 laps on this soft tyre. And Whizbang. Oh, I tell you what though. Whizbang is a lot closer than I thought he was going to be. Well, maybe not quite as much closer, but I mean he's 2.2 behind now. And he had a 23-second gap, Phoenix. So you're looking at about a 21-second pit stop. 20 to 21 second pit stop round here. To be able to, so you need a 23-24 seconds to cover people off.
Oh, yellows again at the back. I think that's Patrick
yellow,
again.
That's Patrick again.
The power is now within DRS of F1 JD. 16 lap old mediums versus 2 lap old mediums.
Yeah, I think Jordan's going to have to pit again.
Yeah, go soft to the end, I think. There you go. Made that move very simple
Soft
there.
to the end.
Can't really fire that one, to be honest, can you? Jordan Lee lost it there coming out of the exit. Fozzie's trying to hold on to the back of Josh, but I think it's time to pit, to be honest, mate.
I think he should just bid them off, come in for another set of softs, take them to the end.
As the gaps are going to start increasing again now.
No one else has to pit again. I mean, Jordan has to pit, and Whizbang.
Well, Fozzie
may have to. I feel like Whizbang's going to have to come in for it. Yeah, I mean, 11 laps already on his mediums. He can't do another, like, he couldn't maybe do 19. That's safe. That's
Patrick again. Get out of the way. He's very aware as a driver to move out the way.
Yeah.
I think sometimes you need to pick up the speed a little bit.
I'm not sure that stopping on dead on track is
The best
the
idea.
best way to go about it, but fair play. He got out of the way though. It wasn't on the racing line, so.
Or Morecambe now. I make an overtake on Molo. Those hard tyres surely coming into their life as well. 13 lap olds. Not going to have much to do with them 4 lap old mediums. Simple overtake there from Morecambe up into 7th place. Molo's going to fall right back into his teammate now on those 8 lap old hards.
Jordan's still out there as well.
Yeah, so is Fozzie.
He's going to have to be careful though, because he's going to fall back to behind Fozzie. Fozzie still needs to pit, so I mean Jordan needs to pit in now, and then he might actually have a good chance at.
Okay, Patrick is going unnecessarily slow. I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, I've noticed that because that whole sector I've been watching is. That's what I was telling you. Like, you know, I thought he had a puncher. He was driving like 90 miles an hour through all the fast bits.
I think in this situation you've got to just retire because you're going to get lapped and past the 90% mark as well. So there's no point even continuing. You're not even.
Oh yeah, I mean he's going to be 3 laps down probably by the end of this lap.
It's pointless racing like this. Why would you race like this? Just keep going. Why are you staying in 4th gear? There's no point being on the track.
Listening, he went in 5th, 6th.
Yeah, Josh is going to make a move past Molo.
Picked it up a little bit now.
Okay, let's have a look. 36 divided by times by 0.90. 32 laps is the 90% mark.
Yeah. Well, he'll make it then. Well,
40,
possibly.
Unless he lapped 4 times.
Yeah, and he's about to be lapped 3 times.
Exactly, so kind of silly really, I think, what he's doing. Yeah, Fozzie's come in for his left soft, but now put him behind his teammate and his son.
This is the thing that I think is a bit dangerous. Like, he's now going at 72 miles an hour down the back straight.
Yeah,
like,
I think
he is off the racing line, fair play.
But there's no problem with the car, he's doing it on purpose.
He could have made it to the end of that straight before Whizbang even got to him, I think.
This is the penalty, I'm sorry, this is the penalty. You're intentionally trying to cause a safety car. It's unnecessarily going too slow.
I wouldn't say he's trying to cause a safety car. He's just going slow.
Yeah, but
it's dangerous to do. Like,
he should be doing this in a race situation. I think in a race situation, it's a penalty.
No, this is the thing that annoys me though. He's waiting now again for the next car to come through, which is Japoa. Like, fair play, he's getting out the way, but he could have been like through the first sector.
He could have been.
Didn't have to wait that much.
You know, he's waiting for these. No, I'm sorry, Patrick, but you got to stop doing this shit. It's actually annoying now because you're going to now potentially cause that kind of happen.
That's too much. Just drive, man. Just go.
Okay, anyway. Probably got to have a word with Brett on that one because that is ridiculous.
The one thing I would say, we've seen it a lot recently from Patrick. Like, I don't know if his enthusiasm there or he doesn't like league racing as much anymore or what, but, you know, he's got himself into tier 2. It's a good tier to be in. But then you do things like this, which is just not worth it. And now, like, going 50 miles an hour in first gear, like, what's the point in a sense? I mean, you can do what you want, but there's other people driving, man.
No, it's just dangerous. It's just dangerous to the point where it's just stupid. It's taken him 30 seconds to get to this section of track.
Well, I mean, if you put it into perspective, they lapped. Phoenix went past him coming into, was it just after the S's last lap? And he's lapped him again before we've even got to there. He stopped on...
Yeah, I know, now he's stopped.
What is the point in this? What actually is the point? Like, I'm trying to be super, super nice, like, because I like Patrick, he's a nice guy, but this is just pointless.
This is dangerous now, this is dangerous. I said, now this is the bit where if I had that option as a...
to kick.
The kick. Yeah, I'd kick him. Yeah. He'd be disqualified.
He would have been gone already, I reckon. I would have pretty well. What's happened to Jordan? Okay, just overtaken. And Sparshin goes past Molotore. Those fresh set of softs, not really much of a, not much of a competition there. So who's after Japoa? Morecambe. So is Patrick going to wait to let Morecambe through as well?
I think it's just ridiculous at this point. It's actually annoying me to watch.
It's almost like he's doing it on purpose to not make 90%.
Because he might as well just quit the race. There's no point.
But he's about to get to lap 32, but he needs to complete it to not get the 90%. Which he's close to doing.
This is this dangerous now.
Yeah.
He's coming to the pits, 21 laps on those medium tyres.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're all just kind of baffled at what Patrick's doing right now.
Yeah, sorry for like the constant just like on boards with Patrick, but we're all just trying to figure out what's going on.
He's going to get away with his teammate coming out of the pits.
Hang on, bear back. Olivia's woken up.
Alright, I'm going to come off this anyway. Anyway, on board with Pink Spartian. Right behind Josh Bacon. Fresh softs versus 12 lap old hards. This should be a fairly simple move, to be honest. Oh, that does a little switch around, goes down the inside in the stadium, heavy on the brakes, leaves the room. He's aware that Bacon is still there, and there you go. Bacon comes back at him. Could be a simple move to make now, as they are approaching the slow Patrick coming up now. DRS will be wide open. Patrick causing yellow flags yet again ahead of us, which is stupid. Pink Spartian has got past that very easily. But this kind of behaviour is ridiculous. I think it does need a race ban. Doing it on purpose. He's just doing it on purpose now. Bit of a gap now. Oh, the gaps are slightly increasing as Pink Spartian's right on the back of Morecambe. Those fresh softs are going to do hell of good now. 3 laps to go in this race. Can he get it up into 5th place? Very close to the stadium. It should be a simple move once he gets out onto that DRS straight. A bit shaky on the exit though. It should be a fairly simple move. Takes to the outside. He's going to get it before the DRS has even made them open. There you go, up into 5th place. Brilliant drive from him. Yellow flags again. Oh, Patrick's causing yellow flags again. I'm sorry, but this driving like this is just stupid. Now 5 laps down, he's not going to be crossing the line. There's no one there to wait for now. What are you doing? Josh Bacon now on the back of Morecambe. 14 lap old hards, and he seems to be making it work as he approaches Morecambe on 10 lap old mediums, but they're going very, very wide through the S section there. He has got DRS open. Patrick is still on the straight. It's taken him 30 seconds to get to that straight. I don't know what he's doing. Very unstable there from Josh. DRS will open those. Look at the speed he gains on Morecambe. Will he overtake him into 6th place? He does. Absolutely unbelievable as Patrick is stopped on track, which is just stupidness.
What am I doing?
F1JD now on the back of Fozzie, fighting for that 9th place. Can't get it done yet. Maybe we'll see what we can do in the next few corners.
Right, I'm back. What's happened?
Patrick's still on the straight. Been there for
When I
about...
went.
Yeah, he's been there for about a minute. 2 minutes.
To be fair, I can see now he's 6 laps down, so...
It's pointless him carrying on. He's not even going to get to 9%, so he won't finish to get any points from this race.
Oh my god.
I mean, if he didn't make the 90%, but he was trying the whole time, then fair play. But this is pointless.
F1JD is still stuck behind Fozzie now, battling for 9th. Only 2 laps to go. Well, basically 1 lap to go because they've both been lapped.
In fact, this will be it, won't it?
No, one more. Oh, they got this lap to go. This is their last lap. Fozzie.
Oh yeah.
Really defending hard against F1JD. F1JD's got to throw it in there now. Going to be right close as they approach the first first chicane. I think at this point F1JD's got to do something here if he wants that extra few points. Getting very unstuck on the exits though, so it's very difficult for him to get the power down. Can't send it down there now. Gonna have to wait and see if a mistake's made by Fozzie. But he's going very wide on every single exit now. Well, it could have been his chance there, but he wasn't able to make that most of that one.
I'll take that.
What else contact there?
P4.
Oh,
Nice, mate.
F1JD is going to make a move down. Fozzie does make it stick on the very last section of track. Phoenix will cross the line as your race winner though.
I'm not going to look at penalties. I want to see
changes.
Going down. Here we have Whizbang coming round now as well.
F1JD will be coming around the corner. Oh, Fozzie gets him on penalties. All that work.
At least he got the overtake done.
And then what is the point of this going slow like this? I don't understand it.
I actually have asked in the...
Whizbang comes in 2nd place.
Nice.
Brayon's going to come in. Oh, he pips him for 2nd.
Yeah, it pips him. That's what I was wondering. He pips him for 2nd.
Power, so what he can do is he comes around the last sector. If he can get anywhere, but he's very far off the leaders at the moment. Car sounds like a bag of bolts at the moment. There you go, 4th place for him. Spartan. And he capitalise on any penalties. He claimed 5th. Josh
back on.
6th, 7th.
Anywhere, Morgan fan jumps
Hips
Josh
him as
into
well.
6th. And
finally Molo.
Molotore. Cool.
You have your Mexican Grand Prix. Gravel Day with Whizbang. Give him to other game.
Patrick.
Patrick's worst driver of the day, I think, for that one. Not impressed with that whatsoever. There's not giving up, and then there's giving up but keep going. I'd rather him just give up, to be honest. Yeah, we'll wait for the grid. Your winner will be Phoenix there. Perfect race for him. Fastest lap, pole position, and then the win to go with that. 2nd place, Bray on Fire. 3rd is Whizbang. 4th, Japoa. 5th is Spartan. 6th is Morecambe. 7th, Josh. 8th, Molo. 9th, Fozzie. F1JD comes in at 10th. And then everyone else will not be getting any points So we've got Patrick will come in at 11th, but will be DNFing, considering that he didn't make 90%. Salvanic in 12th, and 13th was Rappolt.
Yeah.
Even the game recognised that. Look, DNF'd him. It DNF'd him. He was too far down to even the game to recognise.
Just don't know why he bought. Just what's the point?
Oh, there you go. That'll be the end of that. Are we doing interviews, or are we just gonna? We got to get ready for our race, didn't we?
I 100% need to get some practice in because I've not done any.
I think I'm the same. So we will be calling it there.
You can do some interviews if you want to.
No, I need to get practice in as well.
Practice either. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, apologies for the lack of interviews, but I need to go find a setup and do a few laps before I race in half hour because I've done no laps around Mexico at all. And Hobo is in the same boat, but congratulations to the top 3. Was an okay race to watch for a little bit, and then the gap started getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and then we basically started. We tweeted into Patrick Cam, watching what he was doing.
I mean, I stayed awake though, so it was more interesting than the Japan I just did recently.
But guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to join us later. If we want to stay up and watch our race in the next hour or so, you please feel free to. But we stream on our own channels. We don't have a commentator, unfortunately, for that one yet. If you do want to commentate, please let us know. But until then, we'll see you next time at the Tuesday race, where me, Nevo, and Anthony hopefully will be commentating the next race, or here next week again for round 9. But thank you very much, and until then, goodbye.
Bye.